Welcome back to historic War Memorial Stadium. Counting down to first pitch of game number 2. About to get this one started. Completely new lineup for Bryant and Stratton. By the way, Walker McCrary here at the broadcast booth. Game 2 between Bryant and Stratton, the apprentice school here on Builder Stream YouTube. Josh Rodriguez will lead things off, followed by Colin Smith and Wilbert Perez. Danny Martinez bats cleanup, followed by Diego Ortiz and Alan Navarro, the designated hitter. Steven Rodriguez, Dima Cornell Neal, and Carlos Miranda all go up against Nick Redmond. 6-0 on the year is Nick. And first pitch at 3:51 is in for a strike. 0-1. That missed inside, ball 1. Fouled away by Rodriguez, 1-2. Redmond on the rubber. Deals. Low and inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Just missed. And the count runs full. Redmond out of his windup, the 3-2. Skied high into the air. Bradshaw going to call everyone off. Will make the catch for out number 1. Speaking of Bradshaw at second base, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Builders here in this one. You'll notice the only change besides Redmond, the pitcher, is Jeremy Harmon behind home plate, completing the battery. Everybody else remaining the same out there in the field. Brings up Colin Smith, the shortstop. Ball 1 inside. Builders trying to improve to 24-8. That's fouled back into the glove, 1-1. 24 wins for the Builders. Would get close to the mark of last year, 26 wins a year ago. Definitely one of the best starts in recent history for the Builders at this point of the season. The 2-2 is fouled away. That swung on and missed. Redmond
First baseman, number 12,
with the easy strikeout, and that'll bring up Wilbert Perez. First pitch swung on and missed by Perez, 0-1. That's grounded back up the middle. Weston Fields throws to first in time, and side is retired. 3 up, 3 down go the Bobcats in the first. Builders come to bat on the other side here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Bottom of the first inning, about to get underway. Here's the Builder lineup. Only one change. Riggs Ellis moves up to the cleanup spot with Jeremy Harmon slotting into the 5-hole. That lineup going up against the starting pitcher for Bryant and Stratton, Devin Shepard. This is his first start of the year. It's his 10th appearance. 10 runs off 19 hits, over 11 2/3. That's an ERA of 7.71. 16 strikeouts to 8 walks. Cam Weston will have the first go at it. We'll hit the defensive alignment here in just a moment, as I've got to get it all straight on my page before I can read it to you. Ball 1 to Cam. Just missed outside, 84 miles an hour, 2-0. It's in for a strike, 2-1. Two and two the count. High pop up behind second base. Miranda, the only holdover from game number 1 in the same position, makes the catch for out number 1. Josh Rodriguez is in left. Steven Rodriguez in center. Diego Ortiz, who played left in game 1, he plays right here in game 2. Martinez, Smith, Miranda, and Perez around the horn with Cornell Neal behind home plate completing the battery for Shepard. Here's Nolan Edwards. That's in for a strike. Nothing in 2 the count. And strike three, Edwards down looking. Brings up Hunter Johnson. So now Hunter Johnson will stand in and have a try. Outside ball one. That's a ball outside, 2-0. Two and one the count. The 2-1. Missed outside. 3-1. And Johnson draws a walk. So a base runner aboard with two away for Riggs Ellis. First pitch to Riggs. This is low and away, ball one. It's a ball, 2-0. Builders like these two-out rallies. In for a strike, 2-1. Riggs to third. This is Martinez. Long throw is well high, and that will sail out of play on the error. So that brings up Jeremy Harmon with a chance for the Builders to tack on some runs here in the early portion of the game. First pitch swung on and missed by Harmon, 0-1. Ball and a strike. To third, Martinez has another try at it, this time able to keep the throw down and retire the side. Builders leave two stranded in the first. We head to the second, no score. You're on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
The third baseman, Danny Martinez, will lead things off. First pitch to him is just a bit inside, 1-0. Foul away. Ball and a strike. Foul tip, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes out of the windup. Redmond deals. Pitch that hops in. To left, that's going to get down for a base hit. And a beautiful throw from Phoebus. Keeps Martinez at first base. And that'll bring up Diego Ortiz. Bunt down the third base line. Goes foul. Oh, 1 count on Diego Ortiz. He squares the bunt again. Lays it down, and again, it's foul. Fouled off. Staying alive is Diego Ortiz. just a bit outside. 1-2. Sent out to right center, and that'll get down in front of Whitlock. Back-to-back singles to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Alan Navarro, the DH. Redmond working himself into a little bit of a jam. We'll see if he can get out of it. Bunted. Redmond throws to third, but it's not in time. So everybody's safe.
Center fielder, number 45, Stephen Rodriguez.
Another bunt, this time to first. Johnson will field and get the out, but a run scores.
Now batting the catcher, number 19, Diva Cornell Neal.
Another bunt. This one bunted for a base hit.
Second baseman, number 24, Carlos Miranda.
And again, Bryant and Stratton trying to bunt. And Redmond misses ball one. 2-0 your score. Bunted. Edwards will chase back to third. So the base is now loaded with one out as Bryant and Stratton just laying bunts down left and right. Playing small ball.
Left fielder, number 20, Josh Rodriguez.
So here's Josh Rodriguez. Let's see if he keeps the trend going. He does try and lay down a bunt. First one's foul. I mean, that's one way to play baseball. May not be very fun, but if it's successful and it allows you to get runs on the board. 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. And time is called, so popped up. It's going to get in behind Cam Weston. Everybody will be safe. Moving up 90 feet, making it a 3-0 game. Now here's Colin Smith. That's bunted, and will get out of play foul. Another bunt, this time forced out at home plate.
First baseman, number 42, Wilbert Perez.
That brings up Wilbert Perez. Grounded through the left side, base hit. 1 run will score. Throw comes in, it'll be cut off. And the Bobcats pouring it on here in the second. 5 runs so far, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 33, Danny Martinez.
So Danny Martinez try and get it going again. High in the air on the infield. Bradshaw will make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. 5 runs off 5 hits and 2 left. We head to the bottom of the second. Bobcats up 5-0.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Justin Bradshaw will lead things off as the Builders going to try and come from behind. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Still plenty of time. But the Bobcats with a 5 spot there in the second. That's pretty much all off of the bunt. Bradshaw, cue shot foul. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Bounces in 1-2. That missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Builders back in action on the road next Wednesday. That's the 5th of April. They head down to Paul DeCamp, try and avenge last week's loss down there. Be back at home for back-to-back days, Monday, April 10th, Tuesday, April 11th. Both 3 p.m. starts. Monday against Southern Virginia. Tuesday, Mackey back in action here at War Memorial Stadium. We'll hope you join us for both of those games coming up in about a week and a half. That's foul away. Builders just 5 more home dates after this game comes to a close. April 10th, April 11th, April 19th, April 27th. That's Senior Day against VPCC. And then a doubleheader on May 2nd. The 2-2. Shot back up the middle, and Bradshaw has a base hit. So it's Kyle Whitlock stepping in. First pitch to Whitlock, a ball. 2-1 the count. That's in the dirt. 3-1. That's in for a strike. Count's going to run full. Payoff pitch missed inside. So Whitlock draws the walk. Bradshaw up to second. And Matt Phoebus will step in. Nobody out here in the second. Builders can cut into the lead. They can take advantage of the good start to the inning. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Grounded, could be 2. Steps on the bag, does the shortstop, and then throws to first in time for the 6-3 double play. Bradshaw up to third, and Nate Yeary stands in. Nothing and 1 the count on Yeary. A base hit will at least get the Builders on the board. Just missed inside, 1-1. Two and 1 the count. Check that 1-2. Foul away, still 1-2. The pitch. Here he fouls it away. A lot of cars parked in the general vicinity of where those foul balls are headed. 1 parallel parked and 2 right on the edge of the fence here of War Memorial Stadium. 1-2. Bounces in, 2-2. The pitch. Outside, count runs full. Shepard would like to get out of the inning and start fresh against the top of the lineup, instead of giving Cam Weston an opportunity with ducks on the pond. Checked swing, Shepard fields and throws to first, and the inning comes to a close. Builders can't take advantage of the good start. We head to the third. 5-0, Bryant Stratton.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Nick Redmond back out to work here in the third against Diego Ortiz. First pitch missed for a ball, 1-0. Redmond hasn't thrown it terribly. It's just the Builders have had trouble covering the bunt. Credit to Bryant and Stratton. Three-0 count. That's in for a strike, 3-1. You see the home plate area starting to be covered by the shadow of the press box. Check swing foul, 3-2. Just going to make it harder for the batter to catch the spin. Coming from the light to the dark. Redmond gets the strikeout.
Designated hitter, number 28, Alan Navarro.
Brings up Alan Navarro. Oh, 1 count. Shot out to right center, down for a hit. Whitlock fields and throws it in quickly. So Navarro aboard. Now let's see what Bryant and Stratton wants to do here. This is when they started to lay down the bunts back in the second. They got a runner aboard, and then it was bunt, 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 bunt. I don't know that it was that many, but it felt like it. Steven Rodriguez up, didn't square on the first pitch, ball 1. Swung and missed at that one, so not going to see a bunt this time around, it doesn't look like. The 1-1. That's in for a strike, 1-2. The pitch. Missed high, 2-2. Sent to right. Whitlock can't get there. Rounding to third, and he'll hang there, will Navarro, as he had to wait to see if it was caught. Will be a double. Moving him up to second and third for the catcher, Cornell Neal. First pitch, a ball. As Cornell Neal squared to bunt. Trying to do the sacrifice squeeze. As a result, the Builders infield will play in. Cornell Neal squares again. Now pulls back and watches ball two. Builders are going to play in irregardless. Try and cut down a run. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Two and two. Strike three. Redmond catches him looking. Brings up Carlos Miranda. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. To Carlos Miranda. Oh, and 2. Pitch gets all the way to the backstop. Harmon can't get there quickly enough. That'll allow another run to score. Making it 6-0. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs though in the inning, so Redmond can still get out of it. And he does just that. Miranda swings and misses. We head to the bottom of the third. 6-0. Bobcats in front on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans, Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
New pitcher in the game for Bryant and Stratton, number 17, Jay Leonard. His 9th appearance of the year. 8 innings of work in those 8 previous appearances. 5 earned runs off 11 hits. That puts his ERA at 5.63. 6 strikeouts, 6 walks. So he comes in trying to keep different arms and different speeds against the Builders here. Is Cam Weston coming up to the plate for just the 2nd time in this game. So let's see if the Builders can have some success against Leonard. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. One and one the count. Builders trailing 6-0. The 5 spot in the 2nd, really the difference. Chopped back up the middle. Stopped by the second baseman Miranda, but no throw will be made. It'll be an infield hit for Cam Weston, and that brings up Nolan Edwards. First pitch to Nolan. Missed, ball 1. Weston on first. Takes his lead, but stays close. It was fouled off anyway. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Missed low, 2-1. Mentioned earlier today, opening day of across Major League Baseball. A few games have already gone final. It's in for a strike, 2-2. Yankees defeated the Giants 5-0. Braves over Nationals 7-2. Cubs over Brewers 4-0. Those are the 3 games that have gone final so far on this opening day. The 2-2 pitch to Edwards. It's fouled away. Pickoff attempt. Weston very easily back. Missed low and away. Count runs full. It was interesting to watch some of those Major League games. Got a lot of watching of the Braves-Nationals game in between our games here at War Memorial, as this one grounded to the first base side. Perez throws over to first on the flip. Gets it to Leonard just in time for out number one. Weston up to second. Johnson to the plate. The bases look huge. Of course, with the bases being increased from 15-foot squares to 18-foot squares at the Major League level. Ozzie Albies was covering second on an inning-ending fielder's choice, and his foot didn't look like it was half the size of the base. First pitch to Johnson, a ball. Also interesting to note the new pitch clock rules in effect, of course, and a rule I wasn't quite aware of, a rule limiting the amount of pickoff attempts a pitcher can make per batter. Ronald Acuna taking immediate advantage of that in the first inning. Popped up on the infield. Shortstop Smith is there. Second out of the frame. Brings up Riggs. The game did feel like, in watching it, that it was moving a little bit faster. Of course, it being opening day, there were a lot of pitching changes, so that slowed things down a little bit, especially since most of them were mid-inning pitching changes after Max Fried for the Braves went down in the fourth with a hamstring irritation. Hasn't been listed as an injury. Braves at this point still expecting Fried to be available next week for opening day at Truist Park. But with that came Brian Snitker having to make a lot of mid-inning pitching changes, which made the game feel a little bit slower, but as the game was being played, it felt like it was a much faster game, which is what Major League Baseball was going for this offseason. With the pitch clock and everything, throw down to second, not in time, as that was in for a strike, 2-1. Riggs to right, and that will get down for a base hit. Cam's going to have to throw on the brakes at third as the throw is well off the line. Riggs getting sent to second. He's going to slide in safely. The throw got away, and that allows Cam Weston to come home, and the Builders on the board. So with the Builders getting a run back, making it 6-1, Jeremy Harmon steps to the plate. First pitch to him's outside, ball one. Pitch missed high, 2-0. Well, there is some breaking news coming across. Brian Snitker did say that Fried's going to miss definitely one start and likely go to the IL. So he will not be available, it looks like, for opening day at Truist Park next week. hits off the glove of the first baseman. Rounding third and heading home is Riggs as Jeremy gets the base hit. So that'll bring up Justin Bradshaw as the Builders cut it to 6-2. First pitch to Bradshaw in for a strike. 0-1. One and one the count. Two balls and a strike to the second baseman. That ball going to get to the backstop, and Harmon will advance on the wild pitch. That's a 3-1 count. Bradshaw draws the walk, and Kyle Whitlock set to stand in. First pitch Whitlock sees is fouled away. 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Two aboard with two out. Did that hit him? No, it didn't, but it gets to the backstop. So everybody moves up 90 feet. And it's 1-2 to Whitlock. Whitlock swings and misses. Strike three, but the Builders get two back. We head to the fourth.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
First pitch to Josh Rodriguez, fouled away, 0-1. One and one now the count on the leadoff hitter. Two and one. Pitch fouled away, 2-2. That caught the inside corner, strike three. Redmond says, "You can't see me," as he was caught looking. Brings up Colin Smith. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. That missed a little high and inside. 1-1 strike. Redmond ditched the undershirt in between innings. Foul away, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Strike three, got him looking again.
First baseman, number 42, Wilbert Perez.
That brings up Wilbert Perez. The 0-1 pitch from Redmond to Perez. Hit to second. Bradshaw fields, throws to first. What a play by Justin Bradshaw to end the inning. Bobcats in order in the fourth. We head to the bottom half, 6-2, Bryant and Stratton.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Matt Phoebus up to bat, grounds it to short. Smith there to field, throws to first for the first out. So let's see what Nate Urey can do. One 0 count on Urey. Other scores from around Major League Baseball on opening day. Orioles lead the Red Sox 10-7 in Fenway. They're in the top of the ninth. Tampa Bay leading Detroit 3-0 top 8 down in Florida. Over in Arlington, it's Phillies 4, Rangers 0. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and the Reds tied at 1 apiece, middle of the third. Middle of the second, the Blue Jays at Busch Stadium lead the Cardinals 4-1. No score between Kansas City and Minnesota in the top of the fourth. That's at the home of the Royals. And the Mets lead the Miami Marlins 1-0 in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Urey draws a walk, and that brings up Cam Weston. Nothing in two the count. One and two to Weston. And a double play as that was caught. And the inning comes to a close.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
First pitch is a ball to Danny Martinez. 1-0 in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is sent high in the air, foul ground. It will get out of play. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. Still be 1-2. The pitch. Grounded to second. Bradshaw fields and throws to first in time. Brings up Diego Ortiz. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. One and one the count. Fouled back, 1-2. In the air, foul. Still 1-2. Redmond wants to reset. Heading the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Just missed the inside corner, 2-2. Payoff pitch, fouled away. Again, the payoff. Popped up right side. I think it's going to get out of play, and it will. Another foul ball. And another. 6th foul ball of the at-bat, 4th in a row. 11th pitch of the AB upcoming. And it's a strikeout. So Redmond works to get the strikeout. 2 away now for the DH, Navarro.
28, Alan Navarro.
In the air to right. Coming in is Whitlock. He'll make the play and retire the side. Again, they go in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 Bobcats in front of the Builders here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
New pitcher into the game for the Bobcats, Edward Fry, 2-0 in 9 appearances, 2 of which were starts. 6 runs off 10 hits over 13 and a third, ERA 4.05. 16 strikeouts, 15 walks. So we'll see if the Builders can put something together here in the 5th with Edwards, Johnson, Ellis due up to face Fry. This is the last time these two teams are meeting this year. Builders trying to earn the season series win, while the Bobcats looking for a season split. So here's Edwards facing Fry. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Two-0 count. Popped up on the infield. Shortstop Smith trying to get under it and finally does, makes the play for out number 1. Brings up Hunter Johnson.
Baseman number 21, Hunter Johnson.
Two 2-0 on Hunter Johnson. It's outside. Fouled away. It's actually a ball and a strike. Didn't think I'd miss 2 pitches, but scoreboard had him up there, so took it at its word. Swung on and missed. Bryce Post warming up in the bullpen for the Builders. 2-2 the count on Johnson. Two grounded to the right side. Second baseman Miranda Fields throws to first. The throw was low, but Perez able to scoop it off the turf. That brings Riggs Ellis to the plate. First pitch ball, 1-0 to Riggs, the DH. That missed low as well. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Shot to center. It'll get in front of Rodriguez for a base hit. So Riggs swinging a hot bat. Brings up Jeremy Harmon. In for strike 1 to Jeremy Harmon. 2 away here in the 5th. Builders trail 6-2. One and one. In the air to center, Rodriguez drifts toward right center and will make the catch. Builders leave one stranded in the 5th. We head to the 6th. Bobcats up 6-2. Here on Builder Stream YouTube.
The thing that sets Whirlies apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Whirlies is the people. The team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Worley's is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Worley's, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
Bryce Post, the new pitcher into the game for the Builders. Post 4-0 in 7 appearances, 2 of which were starts, 19 innings of work, 8 earned runs off 24 hits, his ERA 3.79, 14 strikeouts to just 5 walks. Rodriguez up to bat, first pitch missed, ball 1. In for a strike, 1-1. One and two. Down the left field line, it's foul. And it'll get into the bullpen. The gate left open. Orioles beat the Red Sox. Rays over the Tigers. Full count now. Here at War Memorial Stadium, Rodriguez has worked his way back. Popped up to right, Whitlock. Doesn't have to move a lot. Makes the catch. Bringing up the catcher, Dima Cornell-Neal. First pitch bounces in, ball 1. Ball 2. Keenan Moratti behind home plate. For the Builders. This one grounded to second. Bradshaw fields. Johnson pulled off the bag, but he makes the tag. 2 away.
Second baseman, number 24, Carlos Miranda.
Brings up Carlos Miranda. First pitch of ball, 1-0. That's a ball low, 2-0. Ripped into left for a base hit. Phoebus trying to track it down before it gets to the wall. Backhands and gets it in quickly, allowing Miranda just one back. That flips the lineup for Josh Rodriguez. That's in for a strike to Josh Rodriguez. 0-1. Off speed, miss low. 1-1. Next home game for the Builders, April 10th. Southern Virginia comes calling. First pitch, 3 p.m. 2-1 the count now. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Ball 3 and the space stolen. Payoff pitch coming. Try and end the inning. Couldn't find the zone, so Rodriguez draws a walk. Two on and two away for Colin Smith. Post trying to work out of the inning. First pitch in for a strike. To the right side, through for a base hit. Whitlock will come up throwing. Throws cut, and a run scores. So Miranda scores from second on the RBI single, making it 7-2. That brings up Wilbert Perez. First pitch to him's in for a strike, 0-1. Ball and a strike. To second. Bradshaw Fields goes to first, ends the inning. Bobcats get one back. We head to the bottom of the sixth. They lead 7-2.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Justin Bradshaw will come up to bat against the new pitcher for Bryant and Stratton is number 1, Jody Luis Otero. First pitch from Otero, in for a strike. 0-1. He's 1-2 in 8 appearances, 1 start, 1 save. 17 runs over 20 hits and 18 2/3 innings. ERA at 8.20, 19 strikeouts, 17 walks. 0-2 the count. The pitch just missed outside. 1-2. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full. Worked all the way back as Bradshaw. And Bradshaw draws the walk after going down in the count 0-2. This is actually Caleb Daughtry. Doherty stepping in to pinch hit. Another pinch hitter waits on deck. First pitch is a ball. That's in for a strike, 1-1. So Doherty comes in to pinch hit. 1-2 now the count. Ball gets away slightly from Cornell Neal, and then he throws it into the outfield. So an error committed by Bryant and Stratton. Now 2-2 the count. Bounces in, count runs full. Shot back up the middle, and Doherty gets a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Bradshaw. The throw in time, and the tag is applied. So 1 out as Doherty moves up to second. And pinch hitting is Braxton Wallace. So let's see if Braxton can do the same thing Doherty did and get a base hit. First pitch low, ball one. Otero working from the stretch, the pitch. That's in the first strike, 1-1. One and two now the count. To short. Smith fields. Throw to first is in time. 2 away. And Nate Yeary will step up. First pitch to Yeary, in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Bunted foul, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Nearly hit Nate. 2-2. Just missed outside. Full count coming to Yeri. Weston hoping he gets a chance here in the 6th. He waits on deck. And he will get an opportunity as Yeri draws the walk. Doherty on second.
Now coming to the plate for the Apprentice School, the shortstop, number 2, Cam Weston.
So now Cam Weston coming up. First pitch to Cam, high ball 1. Just got to keep passing it down the line if you're the Builders. You can't get it all back with one swing. 5 runs. There's no such thing as a 5-run hit. And you can't get 4 runs if you don't have the bases loaded. So, well, you can cut it with one swing of the bat. Cam, a base hit and some extra bases with the speed that's on the bases would do just as well. 1-1's in for a strike, 1-2. Down the left field line, or the right field line for that matter, plenty of room. Fouled straight back. Hit just off to the side of our broadcast position. And Cam swings right through that one, and the inning comes to a close. We head to the 7th. Bobcats in front, 7-2.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Post back into work the 7th. as Danny Martinez will lead things off. First pitch from Post, low, ball one. Edwards, Johnson, and Ellis will be due up for the Builders in the bottom of the seventh. 2-0 the count. Moratti, Bradshaw, Doherty right after that. Then for a strike, 2-1. Bounces in. 3-1. Shot to deep center. Yuri on his horse. He'll get there in time for the out.
Right fielder number 14, Diego Ortiz.
Brings up Diego Ortiz, the right fielder. It's fouled off. In for a strike, 0-2. Two count. Chopped foul. It's fouled away. Ortiz draws the walk. Navarro will step in.
Designated hitter number 28, Alan Navarro.
First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Grounded to post. To Weston for one. Over to first in time. An inning comes to a close. Builders have got some work to do in the bottom half of the seventh. We'll see if they can make the comeback after this.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builders need 5 to tie, 6 to win. They've got 3 outs to do it.
Leading off for the Builders in the bottom of the 7th, the third baseman, number 23, Nolan Edwards.
We'll start with Nolan Edwards. If you want to get something started, this is the part of the lineup that generally can do it. Edwards chopped toward third. Diving play by Martinez. Throw-overs in time. That kind of game for the apprentice school. Everything bouncing the way of the Bobcats. 1 away for Hunter Johnson. First pitch swung on and missed. Grounded toward the first baseman, Perez. He'll flip to Otero, who steps on the bag. For out number 2, Builders down to their last out, and Riggs Ellis up to bat.
The designated hitter, number 15, Riggs Ellis.
First pitch ball. Want to know the count. Half-hearted swing there, 1-1. Chopped down the third base line, fair ball. Martinez, long throw in time, and Bryant and Stratton earns the split of the doubleheader, the split of the season series. Builders will fall to 23-9 on the year, while Bryant and Stratton up to 19-15. Builders in action next at Pauldy Camp on Wednesday, April 5th. They'll return home April 10th against Southern Virginia. 3 p.m. first pitch of that one. And we hope you'll join us here at War Memorial Stadium for that. For producer engineer Dave Davenport, I'm Walker McCreary signing off from War Memorial Stadium. Builders and Bobcats split the doubleheader. We'll talk to you in about a week and a half right here on Builder Stream YouTube.